What is this? Fully convinced this anti-fat phobia stuff is being pushed by fast food, junk food lobbyists.
You're judging my food choices based on a false standard of health again, aren't you? Guilty.
Diet culture, fat phobia, and systems of oppression have created false hierarchies of...
Yeah, that shit went hard on Twitter when it was popping off.
For you. Oh no, are they moldy?
I've talked about this months ago.
Are you allergic? No, I'm just saying. You're judging my food choices based on a false standard of health again, aren't you?
Like, the donut is the worst thing you could use to make this point. Like, the fuck is... That's crazy. Like, it objectively, okay? Like, I get it. Good food, bad food, blah, blah, blah. But, like, a donut objectively is, like, one of the worst things you can consume. I say this as, like, someone who fucking loves donuts. You know what I mean? Donuts is not that bad. Yes, it is. It has nothing in it. It is just fucking carbs and fat. No, it's the worst fucking thing you can... No, it is so bad. Shut the fuck up. It's so bad. That doesn't mean you can't have it, okay? You can, as a treat. Just know what you're consuming, though. It's got literally nothing in it that is, like, helpful for you. It just tastes incredible, okay? That's it. That's the only... It just makes you feel good when you eat it, and then very bad if you eat, like, 8 of them in a row, like I do, okay? Like, the argument that they're trying to make here... is that, like, the only bad food... It's not good to say good food, bad food, blah, blah, blah. But, like, pointing to a fucking donut is so stupid. High sugar, high fat, zero fiber, zero protein, zero vitamins. Yeah, it's just fucking sugar and fat. It is a fried bread with sugar on it. Calm the fuck down. Like, she could have used a Whopper would be a better example. A Big Mac would have been a better example of, like, food that is, like, something that you would expect is, like, really bad nutritiously. And it's you know, it's all fake shit in it, so it's, like, obviously not as good as, like, a real burger that you could have, especially if you're, like, controlling how much butter you put in it or whatever the fuck. But, like, a Big Mac still has protein in it, at least 550 calories. It's, like, way more... A Big Mac is, like, way more balanced than a fucking donut.
Guilty.
Diet culture, fat phobia, and systems of oppression have created false hierarchies of food, and it shows up everywhere.
For instance, harmful thought patterns like earning food through exercising, or that dessert is the reward for the punishment of eating vegetables.
Remember that you do not need to earn food.
We are all incorrectly taught from a young age that our size, and therefore the foods that we eat, are markers of our self-worth. Moralizing food can lead to harmful relationships with food and disordered eating.
Instead of focusing on good and bad choices, try to approach food with neutrality in mind.
The only foods that are bad for you are foods that contain allergens, poisons, and contaminants, or food that is spoiled or is otherwise inedible.
Eat without guilt.
When people say something is bad, they just mean, like, it's not very healthy for you to consume. That's it. I'm sorry. The idea that we're having a fucking semantics conversation over this, especially when there's, like, a hidden nefarious agenda behind it, is so silly and it's so fucking stupid. Okay? No. I covered this back then, and I lost my fucking mind when I covered this back then. Like, if you're talking about teaching people how to eat, hyper-focusing on vegetables being bad is really bad. That's a horrible thing to do. I love veggies, okay? For the longest fucking time, I never really ate anything green. I didn't like it. I ate like a child. Now I love it. I eat a salad for every meal, okay? Both of my meals are salads. And it's awesome. It's delicious. It tastes great. I just hate that, like, they make it seem like saying veggies is bad is not the same as, like, saying that, like, oh, a veggie tastes bad, therefore it's bad, but a donut is good, therefore it's good, is so fucking annoying. It's so silly. It's so stupid. It's so fucking annoying. Donuts are bad in the sense that they have... Their macronutrients are fucking awful, okay? They're not good. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have it. That doesn't mean you can't have it ever. but just know what you're having. This is like Shell doing the carbon calculator, but for the donut lobby, yeah.
regardless of what society says.
Smarter in seconds. I got us donuts.
Anyway, and then, turns out black nutritionist creating false video shared by LA school district features nutritionist teaching kids to be unhealthy. Turns out she works for Mondelez, a company that makes junk food. Yeah. It's like, turns out there's a secondary reason for why they were like, hey, I just want to let you guys know there's no such thing as bad food like Oreos. Nah. Let's be fucking real. It's not good. Okay? When people say it's good, it's bad, they don't mean like, it's bad across the board. They just mean it's like not healthy for you. I saw someone talk about this on TikTok, and he was making the point that it's not helpful to call food bad because it just makes you feel guilty. And in reality, all food has some sort of nutritional value because we need carbs and calories too. No, that's not true. I'm sick and tired of this fucking argument. You will not. No, that's not true at all, man. That's not fucking true. For the record, yes, a healthy, balanced diet is important. The entire reason why people say donuts are bad is because it makes it impossible to have a healthy diet. That's the point. That's it. That's the point, okay? I eat a balanced diet every fucking day, okay? Here, I will literally look through my calories yesterday, and I will tell you exactly what percentage I consumed yesterday. It's super simple on MyFitnessPal, where I track all my fucking calories, okay? For lunch, I had the salad that I have all the time, the sweet green salad, warm wild rice, 2 servings of roasted chicken, 1 serving of sweet green roasted sweet potatoes, 1 serving of spicy broccoli, 2 servings of spicy cashew dressing, and 1 half of a thing of miso ginger dressing. It's got some other stuff in it too, like tomatoes, whatever. Those are like 10 calories here and there. So I don't really care about it too much. I don't really care to like clock that too much in there. And I had an Oreo bar from Quest. I had 34% carbs, 38% fat, and 28% protein, okay? That was 71 grams of protein, 42 grams of fat, and 85 grams of carbs. Then for dinner, I had a Chipotle steak. I had a Chipotle steak salad, okay? Which was black beans, cilantro, lime, brown rice, cheese, fresh tomato salsa, romaine lettuce, green chili salsa, red chili salsa, steak, guacamole, and I had that with a side of Quest chips, sweet and spicy Quest chips that are 140 calories. Hold on. I got to take this little one out real quick. My point is, that was Anne. I'm going to take her outside in a second. Bro, these are not salads. Brother, they are bowls, okay? They're bowls with greens in it. Okay? And by the way, this is delicious as fuck, for the record. Like, what I'm eating is like a delicious and nutritious 2 different salads throughout the day. It's bowls. So that was 25% protein, which was 62 grams, 46 grams of fat, which was 42% fat, and 33% carbs, which was 82 grams of carbs. Okay? And then after that, I had a little treat at night. What did I have? My mom made banana nut cake. I had a slice of that, and I had that with ice cream. Nick's ice cream, campfire s'mores ice cream. Can you take her outside? No, why? Are you feeling caffeinated? Did you like it? I made this bougie bitch drink a Erewhon shake. This advice isn't for people like you. Language like that leads to disordered eating for some people, like people with EDs purging because they feel like shit for eating one donut. It's an inherently good idea to take morality out of eating. Maybe it's semantics for you, but don't knock the sentiment. What did she do? Did she pee? Okay. Again, I'm not talking to motherfuckers with eating disorders, okay? We're not talking to people with eating disorders. When I have a normal conversation about, like, let's say I tell you, hey guys, touching grass is good, or hey guys, working out and lifting heavy weights is actually a good thing. And then someone goes, I'm quadriplegic. How dare you say that working out is good for you? It's like, okay, well, I guess I wasn't talking to you then. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the broad majority here. Not everything has to like factor in every single person, okay? Those people are not talking to people with eating disorders. They're talking to everyone. And they're using they're using language that you should be directing towards people with eating disorders, that they're using to a broader public, while they're simultaneously getting paid by Mondelez to make it seem like Oreos are not quote unquote bad by using this like incredibly pedantic semantics argument, okay? It's very frustrating to see this over and over again. I hate that, because the takeaway from that is not that like, oh yeah, it's I should fucking have a healthier relationship with food. The takeaway from that is like, I shouldn't feel bad for fucking you know, I should be fine with like I should be fine with like dieting and wanting to diet, and then like eating Oreos as a you know, nutrient dense food instead of a substitute that would be significantly better. Why are you doing the same exact speech that you did 5 months ago? Couldn't you just link the video? I don't know. It's important to have this conversation again. These chatters are literally doing the individualistic thing you mentioned on the Pod Save America podcast. Oh yeah, I did do that. Nobody likes to talk about this, but there's no way we can hold the ideas black people have short lifespans due to heart disease and hypertension, and it is fat phobic to criticize the normalcy of obesity and unhealthy diets in our community in our heads at the same time. Good for Lizzo and her career success, but if that's the beauty standard, we're fucked. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't be judging ourselves and our bodies through the prism of multimillionaires who can afford whatever health care they need, but also don't really have the daily life stressors of working class existence to contend with if they decide to get fit. As racist as fuck, this is a black person. Ethan and the H3 crew, did you wrong? Wait, what? I didn't go on Pod Save America. I went on John Favreau's new podcast, offline. Like, I appreciate what Lizzo's doing, because like she's also working out. You know what I mean? It's not like she's trying to be unhealthy. You know what I mean?